Check out that catfish. Are you freaking kidding me right now? So we need to attach these lids. That is today's goal. Just get these lids attached and we will call it good. So first things first, I need to take off all these lips. I'm going to change out the rivets and also need to silicone it all as well. We're going to take those out, attach the lids because they might get in the way of attaching the lids, and then we'll put them back in afterwards. So we need a 1/8 bit to get all these out. All right, let's take out all these rivets. We got all the rivets out, and now we can take out this dry lip. This lip guard is actually making it hard to take out. There we go. All right. Go ahead and put this back on. Man, I look so bare without that. Alright, now we have non-waterproof hatches. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum out all this and then we can start attaching the lids. Hopefully this ain't too hard to get all this done, but we'll get it done today. Once I get all this done, I'll be able to come back from Tennessee and just start working on the front. Get the deck going, get the recessed foot pedal in if it's here by then. Alright, we are now ready to attach the lids. Okay, so to all these lids, I'm going to be adding the door guard on the bottom just to make it quieter when they shut. I got some door guard here. You can find this on Amazon, but this just goes on like this. Just push it on. I think I only need this on 3 sides. It won't have it on the side where the hinge is because it'll just get in the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and press this on to all 3 sides on all the lids. All right, there's one done. And once again, opening it and closing it with the door guard there is going to be a lot quieter. So that is good. And once I paint all this black, it will not scratch it all up. So door guard, man, some great stuff. All right, we got one. Let's go ahead and tackle all the others. So we just got all of the door guard on all the lids. Looks pretty good. And I was about to start installing these, but I remembered I want to add some support to these lids. These smaller lids probably don't need support, but when I sat down on it, I felt a little bit of flex, and I just don't want any flex. So I got this leftover piece that the shop gave me here. It's not hat channel, it's just I don't know, it's just a little U. But since I added the door guard, that is actually now the perfect height to use. It's a little bit lower than the door guard, so that is perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and mark it down here, and we'll cut 3 pieces for each of these small lids. All right, boom, boom, and boom. So before we attach these, I'm actually going to drill out holes. That way we can place jigs and spinner baits and whatnot all along these. When you open the lid, they'll just be hanging there. So that's my plan with that. Let's mark it and start drilling out these holes. I'm gonna do them 1.5 inches apart. 1, 2, 3, 8. So we can have 8 jigs. This could also be used as a day box. If I get done with something, I can just hang it up out of the way. I mean, my boat has a day box, but you know. I went and grabbed my tackle. Here's chatterbaits. Let's test her out with chatterbaits first. So this will be on the door hanging up like this, and then I can use the chatterbait, get done with it, boom, have it hanging up just like that. Keep going, there's one. Like I said, we got 8. So I didn't really plan this for the chatterbaits, but I mean, you can literally hang anything. All right, so there's 8 chatterbaits on it, and once again, the door will open up like this, and then that will just be there. So that's how it will sit in the box. And just to show you, I never showed y'all this yet, but these boxes, they sit in here like this. Well, I mean, mine could. So I mean, there's still 4-5 inches of room right there, so it'll definitely fit. I think I have like 8 of these boxes, and they should all fit in one box, which is pretty cool. These boxes are pretty good size. It'll be a quick and easy, grab what you want to use and go. But there's chatterbaits, and there is football jigs. I do have more. I could put more holes down here, but I don't think I want to have that many hanging. I think that's close enough. I don't want to go any closer. But I mean, we have 3 lids to do this on, so. But yeah, I'm happy with that. That looks pretty good. So it's going to be support and also storage. Pretty sweet. These football jigs, they also have that weedless thing on there, so I doubt these can even come off. Yeah, those things will never fly off because of the weedless stems on there. Dude, that is a fire color, man. Need to go use that. All right, so I'm happy with this design, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it on all the other ones. I wonder if these boxes can stand up long ways. Yes, they can. Dude, you can fit so many boxes inside this one box. That's insane. All right, so this piece is done. All right, next one. Let's mark it and drill out the holes. And there is the third one. So now we just need to get this in place. And the crazy thing about these is 3 of them fit perfect inside this lid. What? So I'm going to be using that as a way to mark where this needs to sit. Alright, there's all 3 pieces made. I went through with a countersink and cleaned up all the holes, made them look nice, got rid of all the sharp edges. So, now we just need to attach them to the doors. Alright, there is one done. Sweet. 2 more to go. Oh boy, I just thought of the struts. That better not get in the way of the struts. I better go grab one and see. Why Why is there so many parts on the boat? Who designed this thing? So I've had a lot of people asking about the struts and when I'm gonna order them. I've already ordered them. These are probably the first thing I ordered. I just never really showed them. But we got 10 struts, I believe. I may need to order a few more because these big lids will definitely need a strut on both ends. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go order some more, but we got 45-inch struts, which are these right here. I just really want to make sure that this won't get in the way of the struts. All right, I got the lid clamped on there. So this strut here, that's its full extension. So that is where it's going to be when the door is open. That's about a 90-degree open, which is, that's good. I like that. That works. So this piece will go there, attached to that. And luckily I can change this and adjust it however much I want. So I think I can make it work. Yeah, okay, so imagine that is the hatch. It's pretty low. So yeah, we should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. We should be good. These won't get in the way. All I had to do was look at the instructions. I was a little worried about these struts, but it actually seemed like a really easy install. All right, we got nothing to worry about. We can continue attaching the supports under these lids and it won't get in the way of the struts. We got one done, 2 more to go. Alright, so I just made my marks. I'm going to go ahead and drill those out. And then we can try to attach the lid. So I'm just going to start the holes and then take the piece back off and then drill through the hinge the rest of the way so it doesn't move. Alright, so I'm just going to test it out. I put 2 rivets in. Let's shut it and see if it works. If it works, that will be awesome because it is flush with the hinge. So that will make it really easy. That's another plus of adding this door guard. It made it all flush. So if it sits nice and flush, oh, yes, it does. It sits perfect. Okay, so that means installing these doors to these hinges will be super easy and I will know where to attach it every single time. Freaking awesome. I was a little worried that attaching these doors would be hard, but it's not at all. Now we can go ahead and drill these holes out. I'm putting 4 rivets per door. Alright, we got the first door attached, looking good. Let's step on it. See how she feels. There it is. There's all my weight in the middle of that door. Freaking awesome. We are golden. There's one. So I just gotta repeat that step 3 more times. Not hard at all, man. Number 3 done. Now this big one. The big one might be a little harder just because the weight of it. We can do it. All right, like I said, a bigger door, but it's not that much heavier, so it's actually holding. So should be all right. There. I'm gonna put 5 in this door just because it's a little bigger. Last rivet, and we are done attaching the lids. That is, let's make sure this last one sits right, and then we can vacuum out the boat and call it good. Oh, beautiful, nice and flush. All the gaps are the same. Heck yes. So there's all the lids attached. Freaking sweet, man. So now all we need to do is the struts and the latches on all these doors, and then all the doors are done. That is freaking sweet. But once again, we'll have to do that whenever I'm back from Tennessee. So I'm done working on the boat today. Now I need to go edit this video and then pack all my camera gear, and then tomorrow morning I am off to Tennessee. By the way, guys, I still need to attach all the dry lip, but I will do that when I get back. I don't have time to do it now and to get everything sealed up. There's just not enough time in the day. Guys, check this out. These lids, without the struts, they can open completely 180. That's pretty cool. That's because I did the hinges high enough to be flush with the foam. Of course, the strut is probably gonna stop about 90 right there. I think 90 will be good, but we can go as much as we want to open. 90? I'll figure it out when I do the struts. But all right, here is the boat. We got all the lids attached to the hinges. Looking freaking sweet. Got that one, this one, and once again, all 3 of these have spots for tackle as well. There's that door, all attached, and then boom, went ahead and threw the jigs back up here. Dude, it just looks so freaking sweet. I love it. Once I get these doors all foamed or painted, it's gonna look great. I cannot wait. All right, guys, so that is gonna be it for this video, and it's also gonna be the last video on my John boat build for about 2.5 weeks. I'm heading to Tennessee, and we're gonna be building a totally different boat. We'll get that boat done in about 10 days or so, so that's gonna be a pretty cool little project, pretty cool series of videos. But guys, I will see y'all back here in 2.5 weeks or so. But we have some awesome videos to go film in Tennessee. So I hope you all enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.